My good people, here you stand before me, the Earl of Warwick. The year is 1455, and our country is on the brink of civil war. Two houses, the House of York and House Lancaster, are fighting for the crown and control of England. House York, you stand under the banner of the White Rose, and your battle cry is White Rose. Let me hear you on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. White Rose, White Rose, White Rose. Very good, House of York. Excellent work. House Lancaster, you stand under the banner of the Red Rose, and your battle cry is Red Rose. Let me hear you on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Red Rose, Red Rose, Red Rose. Excellent. Yes. Let me hear you cheer for your houses.
House of York, your leader is a warrior, famed throughout the land. Why, sir, he could cut you down at 20 paces without even breaking a sweat. And you, madam, why, he could carry you under one arm while still swinging his broadsword in the other. And children, why, he could juggle you above his head while still riding his horse at a full gallop. But without further ado, there is no need to gild the lily. Let me introduce the amazing, the fantastic, the majestic.
Oh, come on! You blowhard. Lancastrians, are you as fierce as these Yorkists?
Yes, you are. You, sir, you look like you could wade your way through a murderous rabble with a sword in each hand, am I right? Yeah? And you, madam, are you ready to throw your battle axe into these Yorkists? Or maybe that naughty one with a flag? Yeah? I'm watching you, come on, she'll have you. And children, are you ready to unleash a deadly volley of arrows into Yorkish foes? Yeah! Lancastrians, your champion is as fierce as she is beautiful. Many men would lay down their lives for her. And you would too, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would, you know, look, I see that. Now, Lancastrians, give us a cheer if you would set fire to these Yorkish rooftops.
House of York, let me hear you if you're still their best horses.
House of Lancaster, give us a cheer if you'll follow your warrior queen.
House of York, let me hear you if you'll follow our ferocious leader.
Let me hear you cheer for your houses. I see both houses have now gathered fine armies, and all of you have chosen your sides. And I, the Earl of Warwick, Sir Richard Neville, or the Kingmaker, have, for now at least, chosen mine. The side that I will support is the White Rose. So, ready your weapons. And let battle commence!
White Rose! Red Rose! Rose! White Rose! White Rose! White Rose! White Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose!
Very good.
What an army!
Oh, they're coming!
When I first heard about the war, I was excited. To understand why, you probably need to know who I am. Well, how do I put this? I am a nobody. My biggest claim is my grandfather was a page in the court of Henry V. I mean, a lowly page. So yes, I am the illegitimate grandson of a servant. But when I heard about how the king had gone mad, about how my House Lancaster, was fighting for the crown, everything changed. Suddenly, I wasn't just a nobody, I was a part of something. Something big! A cheer for the House of Lancaster!
A cheer for the House of York!
Lancastrians, show your disdain for these treacherous Yorkists. House of York, show no fear to this Lancastrian. This is our leader, the woman in red, Queen Margaret of Anjou. She is French and she is incredible. As bold as a lion, as brave as a bear, a ferocious she-wolf amongst men. Lancastrians, give it up for our beautiful Queen!
Thank you, my Lancastrian army. With your support, we will have victory for the Red Rose!
Red Rose! Red Rose!
When I first heard about the war, I was terrified. It was just luck. I was born a somebody. See, my father is Edward. This man in the white. Head of the Yorkists! She wanted to become king. Can you imagine? Every day of my childhood was the day that he might die. Edward of York! If you wish to wear my crown, you will have to take it from me. I challenge you to battle!
And of course, father accepted. He's pig-headed like that. But to fight, both Margaret and father needed troops.
Lots and lots of troops.
Let each of these rings represent one of England's noble houses. Whoever gathers the more rings will have more soldiers on their side.
At first, they collected pledges from the most loyal noble houses.
Allez, Somerset!
Right for York, Lord Stanley, and the White Rose.
And three for House York. Next, they moved on to the undecided ones. The men who didn't really want the fight.
Now our leaders must prove their worth with a daring display. Let us set the crowns aflame. Let me hear you cheer for your houses, White Rose or Red. Let me hear you.
White Rose! White Rose! White
Applaud
Rose!
your leaders as they ride for the honor of your houses.
Yes!
One for House Lancaster and one for House York. Still, there are a few noble houses yet to pledge their allegiance. Margaret and Edward must show their most impressive skill to gain support and amass vast forces. On my command, cavalry, charge!
The Duke of Somerset rides for House Lancaster.
Two for House Lancaster and one for House York. Next, the Queen prepares to ride. But what will she do?
Right true, my queen. Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose!
The battle was called shouting.
Everybody was nervous.
It was as if a storm was gathering on the horizon. The fear seemed real. Something dark and heavy hanging in the air.
Imagine the scene. Behind Edward, 25,000 men.
Let me hear
Huzzah! But behind Margaret, 30,000.
On Margaret's signal, our bowmen drew their arrows.
Pathetic.
The wind is against us and our volleys fall short.
Next, our bowmen step forward. They draw and release.
Take cover, my queen!
Thank you, God! Father is in luck. The wind is on our side, and as our arrows rain down, Margaret was charging early.
Whoa!
They say the sounds of Towton were terrible.
Thousands of hooves driving through the mud.
Go on, brother!
Glittering everywhere.
The thrusts of daggers ripping through chainmail gaps.
The fight was desperate, bloody, and exhausting.
In the midst of battle, Margaret is told a messenger has arrived. My queen.
No, it cannot be! Edward has called for reinforcements! Fresh troops are nearly upon us! I have no choice. I must flee!
Write it down.
Your queen! Rise, my lady, rise!
Get me out of here!
They're
A
behind
new
you!
day dawns, Henry!
This isn't over, Richard!
That day, my father ordered that no quarters were to be given. We killed so many Lancastrians the rivers ran red with blood. But the crown was no longer red. No, the crown was white. We had won!
Long live King Edward! Long live King Edward! Long live King Edward! Show your devotion to our true king, the rightful ruler of this great land. Hip, hip.
I am happy for you, dearest brother! Truly! How sweet a thing it is to wear a crown. Mark my words, brother. I will find no satisfaction until I see my shadow in the sun. I will not find purpose until the people of this kingdom are chanting my name. Long live King Richard! Hush! No more! For now, long live King Edward.
Time my family was happy. I was a child, but I remember it well. We had gold. A castle. We feasted every day. And Father finally had what he always wanted. He was a king. And I was a princess. But men of war are seldom happy, even in times of peace.
Is it married to Woodville? I've always been your loyal supporter, my liege, but I cannot, no, I will not support this. Elizabeth, come, your father wishes to speak with you.
Is Father still fighting with the Earl of Warwick?
Do not be scared, child. That is an old quarrel. Go quickly.
The quarrel is not old, my lord. I still take issue with decisions that have been made behind my back, behind all of our backs.
Enough, Warwick. You are just bitter. Your influence over the king is not as it once was, and Edward did not let you choose his wife.
And Lady Woodville is the wife that you would have chosen for him. And that commoners was best for our country.
Ha, best for the country, or best for you.
Now listen here.
Now watch your tongue, Warwick. Lady Woodville is our queen.
Your queen, perhaps. She's no longer mine. Henry,
Yes, my lord.
Send word immediately. Margaret has my full support.
And so, the Earl of Warwick changed sides! Behind the king's back, he gathered money and troops and begged Margaret to return.
She arrives without fanfare.
Henry, now!
You'll rule the day, Richard.
Father is imprisoned in Warwick Castle! Father, fight your way free! Father, give me away! Edward! Watch as your house burns and flames! Stand me out! That day, I learned something important. The king can have no friends and trust no one. My good people of House Lancaster, we have seized the crown! But Edward, he remains at large, and we must fight it once more. My lords, my ladies, I need your support. Let me hear your cries for the House of Lancaster and the Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose! House of York, my father is nothing without your support. He may have lost the crown, but this war is far from over, and House York will rise again. Let me hear your cries for the House of York!
White Rose! White Rose! White Rose!
I've gathered the armies, and I have 30,000 soldiers by my side.
Thank you, Warwick. I watched my family get ready. They put on their heavy armor, close the visors on their helms, and if they're lucky, they get a horse.
We march to Barnet!
You chose your own vanity.
I chose the country! You will
Margaret's crown troops push back!
You will pay with your life.
In the confusion, many men are slain. I have now just 6,000 fighters. Cavalry charge! Set troops free! Red Rose! Red Rose! Red Rose!
Amidst the chaos, my father makes a choice. He orders his troops to circle round and attack Margaret's left flank.
Yes, Lord Stanley.
Captain Somerset! Behind you!
Margaret's commander, flee! Margaret should flee too! But will she?
Let us finish this for the House of York.
House of York!
Go, Stanley. Quickly, she is ours.
We kill
There's no
Margaret's
escape, my
child.
lady. Give up.
We kill her child! We send Margaret into exile. I curse you, Edward of York! May you die in pain! And may your sons die in pain! And may they never reach the throne!
No! Get up!
I said,
Get! No,
I didn't listen! Yeah!
move!
No more!